Okay, so sorry if everything's blah 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 blah. I'm just trying to make everything somewhat correct. So, mostly this channel, I just talk about either vlogs, shows, live streams, or literally what I created it almost a year, 2 years ago. Yeah, no, a year ago actually. Shit. It's been almost a fucking year. Goddamn. But the whole thing is that I'll say the YouTube thing part. Where the fuck is the oils over there? I'll talk about this while I'm cooking myself my second meal of today, and I'm like hungry as shit because I have not eaten anything for like 2 days instead of like a piece of egg like this morning when my aunt cooked and shit. But kind of the whole thing is that with YouTube, I was on a whole break and stuff, and I was burnt out and stuff. And now I have somewhat of the spark back and stuff. Kind of the whole thing. What I've known is whenever I'm not hanging out with people and I'm just depressed that I can't hang out with people, I have the spark to do YouTube again. But whenever I hang out with friends and shit, I don't have the spark anymore, and that's kind of weird. And I'm like, why is it like that? But most of the whole thing, I'm gonna try YouTube again, and if nothing happens, and I'll give it a shot till February and stuff. And if nothing happens, I'm gonna quit YouTube, but I'll still do live streams once in a while, since I think that's like the most viewed shit I have. Son of why? But is it frozen? Nope, it's not. I'm surprised that didn't fucking break because I literally was squeezing it with all my mic because I was pissed. But I'll do 3 eggs. But the whole thing is that I'll give it till February. I'm gonna post at least 2 videos per month and stuff. I have videos already recorded. I just need to edit them and stuff. And a lot of these videos were coded months and months ago. So if like any jokes are like out of out of time or whatever, that's the reason why. Now on to IL shit. Mostly talking to a friend, all that stuff. I'm not saying names. I don't say names unless they fully fucked me, and I'm like, yeah, I don't give two shits anymore. But they didn't fully fuck me. I'm keeping it secret. But like if all that stuff. But the whole thing is that I hang out with people. I hang out with a lot of people around a lot of ages, and people who are minors. I only hang out with them with people I met them through, like like I'll call him Franklin and stuff. Uh, that's not even his name, close to his fucking name. So I met Franklin through another friend. Franklin is 18. I met 2 other people. One is 16, one is 17, and all that stuff. 16-year-old calls me Shay Shay, all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, added them, blah, 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 just talks. And then I was talking to Franklin, and he says, like, it's weird that you're being close to her. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, I am so confused of what you mean by that. Like, I'm being dead ass. I don't know what he's talking about. And he was like, calm the fuck down. I'm like, what do you mean calm the fuck down? You're telling me this shit. I'm like, I'm confused as hell what you're talking about. It's like, you're telling me that I'm being close with her. And I'm like, I'm confused. When was I ever, like the closest I sat next to her was like when she was like in my backyard with everyone there sitting next to me. And then whenever like we were at a park, I pushed her in a baby swing because she was like, I want to get in there. Like that was the only time. It's like I don't know what else he's talking about. But then he's like, I should act my age. And it's like no one truly acts their age, especially me. I should have kept the fucking folks. Shit, I'm a dumbass. And stuff. That's why we have clean folks. But with me, if you looked at past videos and stuff, I talked about it. I don't know. Mostly with me, with my childhood and shit, I didn't have the worst like everyone else. Like everyone, I know I didn't have the worst childhood like everyone else. Everyone had worse childhoods than me, and all that stuff. But it's like I still had a bad childhood with abuse and all this shit. So with me, I never had a childhood. I never had anyone, no friends in middle school or high school. Literally, I was forced to grow up. I ran away at the age of 15 and then got caught and then started living with my great-grandmother for 5 years, going to be 5 years. I was forced to grow up. I never had a childhood. So now I'm trying to live my childhood dreams and be like my inner child self. And it's like some people might find it weird, but it's like I'm not trying to like be a PDF. I'm not like, yeah, I'm gonna go this. Yeah. No, it's like I'm not doing that. I literally anyone like ever. I just like I won't say anything until I know your age or like all that stuff. Or I ask them like I won't talk to you unless you're over 18. Like that's all. I always ask that and all that stuff. Unless I'm like with one of my homies and like they know them, that's the only time. And I'm like, the fuck? I don't know what's happening. Kind of the whole thing is saying I'm desperate for friends. Of course I'm desperate for friends. I never had friends in my childhood till like a year ago. Alex was my first ever actual friend and shit. So I'm sorry that I don't act the way you fucking think I do, or I should. But that's how I fucking act. Okay? That's how I act. My first real friend I made was a year ago. A year fucking ago. What the fuck do you expect? Of course I'm desperate for friends. Because now I have them, and now I'm so scared of losing them. And that can't stop me. I try to go to therapy to stop it and make me stop overthinking, but going to therapy made me so fucking pissed. I walked out because if they kept doing it, I would hit the therapist. I have anger issues. I know that. But I'm not trying to fucking be weird and shit. I'm just being me. That's how I am. Whenever I'm happy, I act childish. That's how I am. I'm not going after people. I'm not doing shit. I'm literally just sitting on my computer playing fucking Schedule 1 or playing Assassin's Creed. The only time I do anything sexual is when I'm on a chat line or I'm on Reddit. That is the only things, or Twitter. That's the only things I'm on. It is the same creators I've been looking at for years. I'm sorry that I'm not the way you think I am, but this is how I fucking am.